So hi everyone, and thanks very much for clicking into this short interview today with Leantia Smith from YouthLink. YouthLink are funded by the Community Relations Council, and the groups that we have funded really work hard to continue to connect communities during our current crisis, and many of them demonstrate tremendous resilience and creativity by very quickly moving to new ways of working, including engaging online technologies and some traditional methods as well. And Leantia has been working hard with YouthLink during this pandemic to keep communities connected and engaged. So Leantia, can you give us just a very quick insight into what you've been doing during the crisis to keep communities connected?
Yeah, no problem, Peter. So a way that we've been keeping communities connected during the pandemic, we very quickly moved to a lot of online delivery. Like a lot of organisations, we realised that this is going to be our new normal for a long while. And to the two main ones that we have been using is Google Classroom and Zoom. And we found that those have benefited different groups for many different reasons. So for example, in Google Classroom, you're able to submit work online if young people are completing accredited qualifications. And Zoom has really allowed us, to widen out the groups and to allow them to come together online from sitting in their own homes. So those have been the two main ways that we have engaged with groups online, as well as using our social media platforms, improving on how we use those to engage with learners. And also we've been trying our best to, just pick up the phone and call people and send a letter, send a little card of encouragement. And we found that participants have really responded very well to that. Another way that we have been engaging with communities is by supporting grassroots local organisations in their response to how communities are managing on the front line. So whether that's been helping with food distribution or creating, educational or fun pack activities to give out to families, we've been trying our best to do it that way. I think one of the major challenges for young people and young adults engaged online has been their access to technology and IT. So for us, identifying those young adults or young people who need that support early on was really crucial, because it allowed them to have more of an opportunity and a window to be able to engage with us in a more meaningful and, reactive and quick responsive way. We really enjoyed engaging with our groups. There's some of these people who it would have taken a long journey to get together, to come to groups online. So being able to have that time with them online has been good. It's been challenging as well, don't get me wrong, but I think, we've learned a lot about how to move our work forward in the future, and to be able to really to respond to learners' needs online and in person as well.
Super, thanks, Leantia. And despite some of those challenges that you've kind of outlined there around access to technology and that kind of thing, clearly you've had some good examples of practice. If there was one thing maybe that you thought was really transferable to other core funded groups or to other community-based organisations, what do you think from your learning that might be?
I think there's really two things here. So right away we upped the amount of mentoring sessions that we were doing with young people, and that could have been by like a chat messenger or via Zoom or a phone call. And we really found that really allowed shyer, maybe more introverted learners to really develop their confidence and their communication skills while online. So when they'd done a few of those sessions with youth workers or staff members, they felt much more comfortable in a group environment to be able to share their ideas or what they've been doing during the week. And I think for them that was really crucial, in developing that confidence. Another thing I've been doing with my groups is my session might start at 1 o'clock, but I open the session maybe 15 or 20 minutes earlier and let people know that they can come with a cup of tea or a coffee. And for me, that's really important, because a lot of our great conversations might not necessarily happen during our content delivery sessions, but they happen beforehand. They happen during a break time over a cup of tea and a scone or a biscuit and on the way out to the car. So having that space at the beginning, sometimes in the middle, a wee 5-minute break where people can just chat, and at the end of sessions have really allowed people to talk really, how are you? We're all saying we're doing all right, but it's in those wee conversations we're saying, I have to go out to Tesco's later on and I'm a wee bit worried, or it's hard doing this learning from home and missing having face-to-face contact with people. So that break space allows people to lower their guard a wee bit and speak more truly about how they're really feeling and how they're getting on. And we have found that really, transformational and allowing people to speak more openly and honest when they're engaging with groups online.
And getting people to speak openly and honestly and building those relationships continues to be something that's really important for good relations work.
Yeah.
And so that's a really important lesson and really important techniques as well to share with our viewers today on this video. So Leancha, I can't thank you enough for that very, very quick insight. I'm sure there's much more you would like to cover, but we've got a quick insight today into how you've kept engaging with people despite the coronavirus pandemic. So good luck and stay safe yourself.
Thank you.
And of course, viewers, you can keep up to date with the work of YouthLink and Leancha by visiting your website and by keeping up to date through the social media pages too. So thanks very much, Leancha.